What's happening, my friends? Mr. Nomad Ben here. Today's adventure, I'm on the border of Georgia and Tennessee in Lookout Mountain, Georgia, at the famous tourist attraction, Rock City Gardens. A lot of history here, a lot of great mountainous views. Just a fun little place to take your family to. As a matter of fact, I'm going to meet up with some friends here today. I want to invite you to come and join us today. And here we go.
Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben. Tell us all about the finer points of living in your traveling. Food, beer, history, nature quest, every corner of this world to the great Midwest. Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben.
So here's the entrance to the Rock City Gardens, and I'm meeting up my friends, John and Angie from Love Our Life Vlog. What's up, guys?
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much. You guys ready to do this Rock City thing?
Yeah man, let's do it.
Yeah, I haven't been here in quite a while. Last time I was here was around Christmas time. So.
I've never been.
Oh, I have it on my Instagram. You should totally check it out.
Yeah. Check it out.
Can't wait. Let's do it. So you enter through this gift shop here, and you're introduced to this awesome looking waterfall as you walk in. Kind of looks like Pride Rock right there, except it's drowned in water. Because it's raining too, a lot of waterfall formations are going to happen on the sides of the rocks. So you got to go down these stairs, and you got to make your way through the side of the cliffs here. But then you got this little sign here. Maybe you could read it from the glare. It's called a Grand Corridor. Make your way down. But of course, please stay on the trail. You don't want to wander off into these cliffs. But don't mind if I do a little hand sanitizer. Wonder if there's any bears in this cave. Look at this this old bridge formation here. We'll make our way under the bridge right here. Look at the formation of the rocks here. Then you got another bridge up here, which I believe will make our way up as well. But as you walk on this trail, you get to be approached by types of plants. So this is called the black gum tree right in front of me. But as you walk the path, there are just more and more options of plants you can see or type of trees. So if you guys are into agriculture or any of that kind of stuff, you're really going to like this. It's a mixture of a tourist attraction and an arboretum. You don't really have a lot of cities to yourself.
Yeah.
Any other place. This little formation here kind of looks like giant bees were living there, you know? And make our way into a tight crevice here. We'll make our way inside the Needle's Eye. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna make our way in this really, really tight spot. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, here comes a really tight. Whoa! My back is wet.
My chest is wet.
Make our way through.
I wish I could record right now.
Oh, I got it, buddy.
This?
We're in a very tight spot right here. If you're not really a claustrophobia person, I mean, if you're claustrophobic, you may not want to be here. Everything is wet. Make our way through, and we made it through. So you get past that tight crevice, you get greeted by these plants here in this rock formation. You could quite say this is a very rocky place.
my God.
I'm a dad. I can make those jokes.
There's a gnome over there.
She's got a little formation of
around.
little bridge right there and a fountain, but you see on the corner here, it's a little gnome right over there. Gnomes are quite a theme here at Rock City. I almost wore my dock hat from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here's some more gnomes right over here. We're gonna get a closer look at them. That one looks like Happy and Grumpy from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And you get to see a little home over there. And it says, "Why gnomes, you ask? I'll leave a pause if you want to read." And over here is Mushroom Rock. That's pretty cool. What if Mario could eat this and get big and rocky? Mushroom Rock. Well, here you're approached by a metal house with a guitar that says Rock City. So is this really the House of Rock?
Yeah, Malcolm.
Place to sit down over there. And you continue on this rocky bridge path. Some more crevices and little splits in the ground.
Gnome Overpass.
As we walk over the Gnome Overpass. Very peaceful music. I can just imagine sitting on a rock somewhere and drinking some green tea and be zen. Now this is the spot I'm talking about. We were just down here earlier, and I said we make our way back up to the top, and here we are at Gnome Overpass. A nice little birdhouse over there. Believe it or not, this is a trash can. But that's a pretty cool looking trash can. Little plant here as we enter the Goblins Underpass. Here we are underneath Goblins Underpass. And right underneath. Alright. Kind of reminds me of a mine shaft a little bit in here. Nice and dark.
Not for the claustrophobic.
Exactly.
Oh, that one's a bright.
And we found Angie. This way next, swing along in stone bridges. And we make our way this way. Up on the stone bridges. We must cross the bridge of Casadun. If you guys have any loose change, you guys can make wishes alongside of the little waterfall here. Little waterfall here to make your way up. I would think this is more like a relaxation station. I think it might be time for an ice cold Coca-Cola. I haven't had my morning caffeine today, so I settled with a delicious ice cold Coca-Cola Zero sugar. I like how they just changed it from Coca-Cola Zero and just added sugar at the end of it. So here at the Rock City version of the relaxation station, there's a little sign here on this rock shed that says, "We garden for wildlife." So we got a bunch of bird houses and bird feeders here, so I wonder if there'll be some special kind of birds that kind of hang around here. I couldn't think of a better place to enjoy an ice cold beverage and watching birds eat birdseed. So here's where we came in earlier, down here, and now we're way up to the top here. It's just really cool here. Well, during this rainy time, I would think that Shelter Rock would be the best place to kind of shelter from the rain. Those folks are acquiring that area, so no fun little photo op there today. So you make your way over here, and then you got two bridges you could go. You could go to Swing Along Bridge, or the alternate route to the Lover's Leap will be Stonebridge this way. So here we go as we cross. It's a little shaky. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. People behind me are shaking the bridge. But look at that view. Over there is the alternative route if you don't want to join the bounciness of the bridge. But at least people get a little break right here to make it to the first hump where there's no bouncing. We'll make our way across again for the second round of the bounciness over here. If you guys want to have a good view of the mountain, I would suggest you go here. Just make sure you hang on tight. So here we are as we get off the Rockety Bridge. So here we are as we get off the Swing Along Bridge, overlooking more of the mountain. You got a view of a Rock City barn down there, a little close up. But then you see a little town up ahead of you. This part right here reminds me of Star Wars: A New Hope. And they're all overlooking the pass, looking to Mos Eisley spaceports. Mos Eisley spaceports. You'll never find such a hive of such scum and villainy. We must be cautious. Just like that bridge over there. So here's a better view of the eagle right here. You're at the side of the mountain. There's some residential spots over here. I think there's a bed and breakfast somewhere on that street, I believe. I just can't get over the views of this place. And there's the Rock City Farm over there. And this little cliff here is called Lover's Leap. I'll get you guys some history based on that in a minute. You see Rock City. A little pause if you want to read here. In 1936, he dreamed up of a new kind of road sign that would ultimately become as famous as a Rock City itself. Summoning a young painter named Clark Byers, he told him of his plan to paint an advertising message on top of the roof of the barn on major highways. So I would assume that the top of the barn would be right over there as we kind of focused over earlier. Let's go ahead and get a little close to Lover's Leap right over there. And as you overlook the greenness of the side of Lookout Mountain, you get to see the side of Lover's Leap. And you see some water down there. And the waterfall is over here, actually. You want to make some wishes, throw your change right over there. But I don't know who'll be smart enough to go collect that money. And here I'm at Lover's Leap. I'm trying to find what the story is behind Lover's Leap. I think it had something to do with two Native American lovers that took a dive off of the side of the cliff here. I could be completely wrong about the story, so please take it with a grain of salt. But if I find information about it, I'll be sure to put it in the link in the description below, or if I find a sign, I'll leave a pause if you want to read. Kind of get a little view with me in it. Since I don't have my lover with me, she's not really a fan of being on camera. So, instead of calling this Lover's Leap, I'm going to call this I Wish My Lover Was Here Leap. So, yeah. Just the view of the leap right here. And here are the founders of Rock City, Frida Carter and Garnett Carter. Frida was born in 1880, died in 1964. And Garnett Carter, born in 1883, and died in 1954. It says that Rock City was the dream. May 21st, 1932. Dedicated on the 45th anniversary of Rock City Garden on May 21st, 1977. Well, actually, that's kind of the same time Star Wars came out, roughly around that time. So probably because of COVID or just because the times are changing, this used to be where you put 25 cents in and put your eyes through a visor and look at the views down there. Here is, do you see 7 states? To leave a pause if you want to read, but kind of give you the idea that you're supposed to be seeing 7 states from basically right where I'm standing. And the little plaque is over there. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. So here we are. It says 7. So here we are. It says C7 states. You got Tennessee going that direction. Then you got Kentucky going this direction. And then North Carolina heading this direction. South Carolina this way. Georgia is this way. And Alabama is actually directly that way. I know it's tradition on my vlogs to go and get a squish penny, but their squish penny machine is broken or out of order, whatever you want to call it. So I find these medallions. So let's go ahead and make a purchase. Got a choice between Lover's Leap, the 7 states, or Gnome on a Swing. And just like that, I got myself a medallion. A Gnome on the Swing. I wanted to go and get a better view of the 7 states. So right where I'm pointing is Tennessee, Kentucky and Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. And then over here are the state flags of the 7. That is the North Carolina flag, the Virginia flag, the Tennessee flag, the Kentucky flag, the Alabama flag, South Carolina flag, and the Georgia flag. And a little fun fact, I have been to all 7 of these states before. So after you cross the bridge and cross the 7 states, another relaxation station. At least at this one, you can get more than just ice cold Coca-Colas. You can actually get some coffee and more beverages and some food at the Cafe 7. And today I got a special treat, some live music being played here today. On hot and humid days like this, nothing wrong with a little mist machine.
July 2021.
So over here is like a tiny gift shop. Go and purchase some pins or keychains. And then over here is called Prospectors Point. And you can see here it's a little water tower that says Rock City since 1932. But it looks like it's a giant keg of beer ready for Oktoberfest. Going into a little thing here, but oh man, now I just realized it's not just that, it's kind of mining for gold. I guess if you had like a little metal bowl, you could panhandle your way into finding some bits of gold or little diamonds or something. Find some interesting rocks. A lot of cool stuff here, wow. I didn't realize this is what it was. So very similar to what I wanted to do with Michael at Herrick Lake, except you're a lot bigger and you can drink out of it, but it's just one of these tiny pumps. Should be able to get some water out of. Maybe not today. But you guys get the gist. So on to our second leg of the trip. Hey, are you guys ready for this?
I am. As long as Angie doesn't poke my eye out again.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
my
fun.
Eye out a second ago when she popped it open. I said, watch my eyes. She got me right here. No mark or anything.
No mark, okay.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun here. I know this is your first times here.
Yeah.
But we're on to a second leg of the trip. And if you guys like fairy tales and Disney, obviously I know that about you guys. You guys are huge fans. You guys are really going to enjoy this part of the trip.
All right, let's do it, man.
So like I said, that gnomes or dwarves are kind of the theme here at Rock City. So this is like a gateway into the second leg of the trip. But look at this here. They even have a tiny gnome door right here. Look how cute that is. Alright, let's go. So as we enter the red door, there is a thing called Tortoise Shell Rock. A lot of fun formations of rock here. There's an old wooden swing here. I don't know if I want to sit down in that. I'll get my butt wet.
Tortoise Shell Rock.
Make your way here. And then there's bridges right over there. The alternative route to the Lover's Leap. And then right behind that is the Swing Along Bridge.
How are y'all doing
So
today?
here is a door entrance to a thing called
That's a cool shirt you're wearing
the
there,
Fat Man Squeeze. And we got to make our way down these steps to get here. So as you go down the steps, you have to get through this tiny squeeze here. See how it's like. I'm making my way through. Okay, this is definitely a very, very tight squeeze. Woo. Trying to move the camera over. Almost there. Oh, we made it through the Fat Man Squeeze. And here we are, the inside. Hello. And then we're greeted by this gnome here. He has this really cool looking lantern on him of a hummingbird. Hello, Gnomey. An underground waterfall. Make our way to another squeeze down here. So you make it out of this cave over here. And then I don't remember this last time I was here. Maybe I just didn't pay attention, but got a statue with a bird on it. This kind of looks very similar to Lord of the Rings right here. Get another view. I believe I'm looking at Kentucky, Virginia side. And then we're gonna make our way through another red door. Here we are heading inside into another tunnel. Heading to the observation point. Gonna make our way up. So I guess where we're at earlier, this is where I thought it was something new and never noticed, but we're kind of on the castle side here. There's the Tennessee side, Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama's being blocked by Lover's Leap. So here's the information on Lover's Leap. Leave a pause if you want to read, but it looks like I was semi-correct. The Native American legend is moving as any. All about love right there. The two eloped that were followed by a war party and captured and thrown from the tip of Lover's Leap. So they were thrown off the leap, so they didn't jump off together. They're actually throwing off the cliff here and made their way down. Just me and my gnomies hanging out. If you kind of look at this formation here, kind of looks like a face. Making our way back into the tunnel. The waterfall action. Here we are under Cliff Passage. So under this tunnel, it's called the Rock City 1,000 Ton Balanced Rock. So right underneath here is a 1,000 ton rock right above my head. It's only being balanced by this rock here and that rock over there. Amazing. Okay, down this direction, deeper into the tunnel. Approached and all that. Very cool. Some jobs are very tough, like this gentleman here, making sure the rock doesn't fall on us. Thank you, Mr. Naked Man holding the rock. As we enter the Hall of the Mountain King. That looks very painful. Oh, I just noticed as I'm walking, there's some little designs on the steps. That is very cool. And please, folks, please no graffiti. Please respect the rocks here. So as you enter another portion of the cave, you got a little birdhouse, and you got some gnomes kind of having a good time here, smoking pipes and playing the flutes, eating mushrooms, playing the violin. And I don't know what was in his hand, but it's something. There's a QR code if you guys want to scan and check out more information about this. They look like they're having a good time. So I enter the cave here. You got yourself a fountain here, even though it's rock. But the reflection of the light here, in the mixture of blue light here, adding that together makes it look like it's solid gold, in my opinion. Leave in the comments below if you agree with me. Pretty cool fountain, isn't it? As you leave the cave, you hop onto Stonewitch Trail, which is this way. So the Stonewitch Trail is actually just a bunch of gravel on rocks. Whoa, almost tripped there. Oh, it'll just take you to a little secluded spot. Here we go, even leaves a little history. Leave a pause if you want to read. But it was once a popular enchanted trail back in the 30s and 40s. That's pretty cool. We're going to head to the very last leg. It's called the Fairyland Caverns next. So, head our way to the Fairyland Caverns. So as you walk this path to descend into Fairyland, pause for a moment inside the gates to get ready your eyes. It's a really cool area. This is what we're in for. So let's go ahead and check this out. So here we are at the entrance of Fairyland Caverns. You're greeted by the Big Bad Wolf in Little Red Riding Hood. So let's go inside. As I'm waiting in line to get inside, didn't realize, look at the wall here. Got some crystal forming here, a little quartz. Yeah, it's really cool. I never noticed that. Natural quartz rocks. Very beautiful. Wow. It's all along the lines of the entrance of this cave. And look at that. And we got some gnomes kind of just chilling here. Gotta zoom in on them. You got another gnome here. Seems like he discovered more diamonds behind that wall. Make our way down these stairs. Got another gnome just hanging here. It looks like they discovered some extra treasure right over there. So we got more gnomes just kind of mining for some rocks here. And make our way over this way, just more formation of natural rock in here. Now, I've been to Rock City before, and, you know, I just gotta say, like, just taking the extra time when there's, like, less distractions when you're with friends or family, and you're kind of in an area by yourself for a little bit here, pay attention to the slight details. Especially that I had not noticed, because I've been here a couple times before. I did not notice, like, the walls had just natural formation of crystals here. I just thought that was really cool. Little stalagmites over there. Look at that. Make our way over here too. Got a gnome just kind of sitting here in this underground cave, if you guys could see. And here it says the Gnome Gold Mine. Need more discoveries as they mine for more rocks. And as we continue to walk over here, we enter some Fairytale portions. As it says so right there, Fairyland Caverns in a child's dream world. Some children sleeping in a little bedroom. And we got children just chilling there reading a book while the dog is there by the open fire. So here we are here, the history of Fairyland Caverns. Little history right here, a little pause if you want to read. What we're about to see in a second is just amazing, amazing artwork inside this mountain. I believe we're got some people here. Someone right up there. A little Pied Piper here. And Jesse's deer. Did you gnome? And I got another gnome kind of just chilling there. I believe that's just Dopey if he grew a beard. Here's the story of Hansel and Gretel. The witch wants them to go and eat her house to fatten them up so she can eat the children. Very disturbing. And here we approach Rip Van Winkle. I don't really know much about that story. And there's Little Red Riding Hood and Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. And there's Jack and the Beanstalk as they chop down the beanstalk to defeat the angry giant. And there is Goldilocks and the three Dub Bears. Next time, girl, don't eat their porridge. And here's the tale of Cinderella. And then there's the mice that were her servants that turned back into mice, and the rotten pumpkin. And then there is the woman that lived in the shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. And of course, the classic tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I believe that's... Can't really tell who that person is talking to Snow White right there. But clearly we see the Seven Dwarfs. That looks like Grumpy right over there, because he kind of looks grumpy. And Happy's right behind him. Yeah, I see Bashful in the very back. And Dopey's right in the middle of the bridge. And you are children. Of course you've heard of Mother Goose Village. So welcome to Mother Goose Village. Hello, Mother Goose. So we're going to kind of walk through here. There's the Wicked Wolf. And there's a castle right over there. And the smartest pigs. The lazy pig. A dollar. There's a school on top. A little castle over there. Ding dong bell. A cat is in the well. Mr. Froggy went a quartering. Look, the cow jumped over the moon. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Frog left the seas to sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Oh, so that's the dish, shaped as a human and a woman dressed as a spoon. Very interesting. The three little kittens. Three little kittens. The lost river flows under the hill to the dragon's lair. I don't think I ever heard of that nursery rhyme. Little Jack Horner, who sat in his corner, eating a Christmas pie. He put out his thumb and pulled out a thumb and said, "What a good boy am I." And there's his plum on his thumb. There was a little girl. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over a candlestick. And old Mother Hubbard, little Miss Muffet, she sat in her tuffet, eating of curds and whey. There came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. And there's her scared of the spider there. Of course, you sing Rockabye Baby to your child. I've singing this to my son numerous times. There's the baby on the treetop. And the three blind mice. Did you guys also know that the Three Blind Mice song is also the theme song for the Three Stooges? Think about it. And Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. There was an old woman, and Jack and Jill went up the hill. Wee Willie Winkle. Little Boy Blue. There was a crooked man. And Mary had a little lamb. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Now make our way all the way around to the beginning. And we finish it off with Jack Sprat, who could eat. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. And so, betwixt them both, they licked their platter clean. But it looks like there's plenty of food left. And after that, you make your way to the exit down this direction. And toward the exit, you're greeted toward these gnomes and looks like gnome wives too, enjoying a time at a gnomey fair. So you see they got a Ferris wheel, and you got a couple of gnomes in line to go into the Ferris wheel. And 5 cents a ticket? Man, I paid 5 cents to go there. And they even had Rock City in their little world. So you'll see Rock City shows, and then there's a little circus going on over there. And then I don't know what the significance of this tale is. Leave in the comments below. Kind of looks like they're stranded out in sea. Looks like a chef and a boy and somebody else. All they have is a candle to guide them as they're lost out there. It's a rub-a-dub-dub. Just realized that. Rub-a-dub-dub. Oh, I get it now. Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. There were literally 3 men in that tub out in the middle of the sea. Every time I think of rub-a-dub-dub, I'll think of Rick and Morty when Rick would go, wubba-lubba-dub-dub! And as you leave Fairytale Land, more opportunity to shop for some gifts outside. Then you make your way this way, even has Georgia's first farm winery at the Georgia Winery. I have been to the winery before for my 30th birthday. It was well worth going to. And to end things here is the gift shop of Rock City. You got t-shirts, hats, more information about this place, some candy and some gnomes, and some very cool looking mugs and shot glasses. And when I was a kid, I used to want to get bags and bags of these rocks. And I'm pretty sure I have some still somewhere buried in my house, or my parents might actually have them. I'm not sure, but I just remember when I was a kid, I was obsessed with like gemstones. So me, John, and Angie decided to go and grab a bite to eat at the Big Rock Grill. So let's go and try some of this food and see what we think. So as you enter Big Rock Grill, you get greeted by a big rock. I think it's as simple as that. Then you enter here, and then there's the order line, and you make your way down this way. You got a kids menu, chicken strips, hot dog, grilled cheese, and soups and salads. And got types of burgers here. A lot of good stuff. And you got classic sandwiches as well, and more. Some hot dogs. And there's the menu right over here. And your choice of drinks and chips and fountain beverages right over there. So here is the Rock City refreshments. Kind of a little humid out today, so I'm going to go ahead and make my favorite beverage during the summertime. I like it all year round, really. Could do half lemonade and half sweet tea. One of my favorite beverages of all time, the Arnold Palmer. So this is what we're dealing with. I ordered the same burger as John, the bourbon bacon cheeseburger, but sad day, they did not put bacon on my cheeseburger, but I think John had a loaded thing of bacon on his. So it's okay. I don't really need the bacon on my burger, but I'll just call it the bourbon cheeseburger. Angie looks like she got started on the American classic. How do you think of that burger there? Pretty good? All right. John, have you ever tried it yet? Yeah. I love onions. I'm going to go ahead and try mine first. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in. The baconless bourbon bacon cheeseburger. It's really good. Wish I had my bacon on it, but everything else, very good burger. John, what do you think of your burger, man? Very good?
Surprisingly good for the price.
Yeah, the price and just a place like this, you know? Oh, yeah. So John and Angie actually had to get going, so as I walked out, I understand that there's the Woodland Wanderers. I have no idea what this is, so I'm going to go inside and check this place out, which are greeted by a giant gnome over here. There are times I would like to hang out with my gnomie. So why don't we go inside and check this out? We got some, oh wow, got some things here. A The little wind chimes as well. Gotta love some good wind chimes. Home of the brave. So it is 4th of July weekend, or at least it was after the math, so very patriotic gnomes in here. Got a welcome gnome. The summer music weekends. Got little plush gnomes in here. And some t-shirts. Oh, look at this coffee drinkers. A hoo-hoo of coffee drinkers. A decaf, half-calf, regular, Irish coffee, espresso, and double espresso. Oh, I like this shirt here. It says, "No place like Gnome." If you want to have this giant gnome in front of your house, it costs $449.99. Got some classic yo-yos here in picture frames. Little Fairytale figurines. Got a little teapot, short and stout. Nice little place of like wood carvings and little knickknacks of gnomes. Little birds and owls. May God bless you. May God bless this home with love and laughter. That's sweet. Got those frogs, kind of reminds me at the Wren's Nest Center. This is a cute little place. I like this a lot. With all these gnomes, I can see how it becomes an addiction to buy more and more for your garden. So I was about to go in the gift shop real quickly to buy a couple things for my wife and son and then leave, but then I noticed that there's a show going on. I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. So I'm here waiting for the Birds of Prey show to start, but this is a little auditorium outside. Nice little seating. Classic wood seats as you wait for the show to start.
He is now 14 years old. 14 years ago, he was found a tiny youngster on the ground along with his brothers and sisters. His parents had nested in a hollow oak tree limb, and that's a natural place for these birds to nest. They're cavity nesters. Sometimes they'll use a rotted eave of a roof, sometimes a birdhouse, always a cavity. Unfortunately, a big thunderstorm came along, sheared that oak tree limb completely off the tree, right? Goes. Okay, got caught by the wind that time. Birds don't need their hearing ability. What they have right now is abundance of large insects like katydids and cicadas.
Now, Bob was raised by humans, so he is human imprinted and cannot care for himself in the wild. Now, this is a bird that's very temperature sensitive, so they're found mostly in the southern part of the United States and some out west. But if you live near an agricultural area in the south, you might have a barn owl living near you, particularly if you have barn structures on your property or nearby. Barn owls love to hunt in these agricultural areas because here they find their very favorite food. Superior vision and phenomenal hearing, but they've got another advantage that helps them capture their prey. These birds can be very stealth-like, which means they can move through the air without making any sound at all. Now, the reason they can do this is they have specially designed feathers on the leading edge of their wing, and they'll take these thermals thousands of feet up in the air, and that's a great way to get around. Here's a close-up for you, right up here. Come on, Casey, here she comes. Woo!
Occasionally dine upon some other things as well, such as waterfowl, reptiles, mammals, and sometimes dead animals. Builds one of the largest nests of any bird. A couple nests found last century weighed over 4,000 pounds.
That was a great bird show that I just left. And to conclude, here's some more history about Rock City. Leave a pause if you want to read. Well, friends, we have seen Rock City today. Thank you, John and Angie from Love Our Life Vlog, to invite me out to join them today to check out this place. I've been here before. As a matter of fact, I've been to the Christmas lighting showing. So if you guys want to check out that, it's also on my Instagram page. So please check out on my social media, scroll through my posts, and you guys should run into some of my Rock City Christmas time. So go check that out. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. I had fun making it. got to go check out Rock City again and during the summertime, and great mountainous views, Fairytale land. Just amazing to come here whenever I can. If you guys enjoyed this particular video, please give this video a thumbs up. It shows that you cared and enjoyed yourself. If you're a returning viewer and just ran into this video today, please consider subscribing to my channel and ring that notification bell. I'll see you guys later, some future videos. Eat well, my friends, and keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys soon. I also forgot to mention, if you need a pick-me-up, Starbucks is right across the street from Rock City. As I'm walking out, the vulture bird wanted to say goodbye. You want to tell everyone to subscribe to Mr. Nomad Ben? Well, thank you.